Okay.
Which way would you be leaning for this game one?
It was
Secret.
Okay.
I think the secret lineup, even though it looks very cooldown heavy, it's deceptively not, because Darkseer likes to play around his auras, and with the Aghanims, with the punch, he's always going to have a Medusa target to create that clone. Medusa might not be able to buy Butterfly because of that eventuality, even though Butterfly is great against Sven. So that alone gives me a little, ooh, Secret can do it. On top of that, Doom being a 4, not a core, yes, your ultimate's great, but because you're now a 4 position, you're naturally now a Blink Initiator style hero. You might get that War Stomp, and you're not going to have all the auras, so it's not as passive and waiting. So it's more kind of like a, hey, I'm here in the fight, throw some spells on me. And then, of course, Sven, he has those talents to reduce his ultimate cooldown. I think there's a lot of layers where, at glance value, you look at Secret and go, oh my god, how can they have a fight? There's so much to wait for. But every hero has playability outside of the spell that I think the viewers would expect would be the big cooldown tie.
And also, you know who I feel bad for this game?
The battle
Who?
begins.
Milan, because he's got to have like 20 stopwatches on his desk. He's got to have one for God Strength. He's got to have one for Golem. He's got to have one for Wall. He's got to be one for Doom, and then one for Roshan. And he's going to be pressing them all. Like, he doesn't actually get to play the game anymore. He's just timing master.
That is a skill in itself. I think there's even a lot of pro players who don't do this still, because it is so hard to do, right? It's in the fight to time it, to then record it, and it's most teams have like that one player who is the specialist, and if it is Milan, then good luck, buddy. This is going to be one of those games.
Yeah, it's not even like he's playing like a hero which doesn't do much. You know, he's not on the Warlock. He's on the Undying. He's got to press his buttons. So
he jumps inside his shard just to time. He's like, BOB boys, I need 3 seconds. Types him out. Re-enters the fight.
Yeah, it's going to be all about the movements. What can they abuse, and what are the most important timings to look to abuse? And that's what we'll be seeing. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Armel doing pretty well in the early levels, honestly. I mean, I've had the meld, of course, so won't be able to dodge any of the hits from Enchant Totem. But honestly, Armel's just using it to CS, and I'm pretty sure that's the trend we're going to be seeing in the middle lane in this matchup. You just want to be hitting them creeps with the Enchant Totem. TA just doesn't really matter too much, but heavy harassment coming out onto this Earthshaker in the early points here.
Well, you're a TA against a melee hero. You're always going to have opportunities to hit a couple side blades, get that pure damage going. And Armel, even with the additional buff to the range on Totem, you need to get pretty close to hit the CS. We are seeing the change up as well. Of course, Secret, they had this early pick Doom. The Undying was in play, but now they picked up the Darkseer. Darkseer, of course, can play against Undying relatively well. You just grab every single wave. You constantly hit farm. Yes, Dusa farms, but your Darkseer also will be on his merry way towards his auras. Even though he has only 1 CS, but he'll be getting there soon. Doom's kind of farming right now in this lane.
He'll get there eventually, yeah. Armel at mid, being jumped by Laurenov a little bit here as Laurenov comes forward and just, yeah. By the way, you might not look like it, but Armel just 5 seconds ago salved. So that's the situation we're in here in the middle lane. It's not looking pretty. But Bottle does now get completed, will be coming out, so that's something. But at the same time, I think Laurenov might just try and force this and run for both runes before the Bottle gets there. And force Armel to have to skip the refill. We'll see.
Yeah. And this is going to feel really bad for Armel as well. Because when he's on his team comms, is he... No, he's got
Fairy Fire. But
when he calls for his team, he's like, boys, can you help me out? He looks to bot lane, Poppy's on Warlock, just upheaving. He looks to top lane, and Yamcha just off in the jungle with Darkseer as a Doom. Like, there's no rotation potential for Secret, really, with these heroes. A Warlock, a Doom, they're going to be very much locked into the side lane. And if Armel's having a rough time, it's only going to get harder. He's going to need to just continue CSing, get what he can, and hope the likes of Undying Rubik don't want to make their kind of counter rotations that Level Up can be making.
Yep. We'll see if he's able to stabilize here in the middle lane, because, yeah, as you say, no one's coming to help him. Of course, points in Enchant Totem, nice, but what really can it do? As down in the bottom lane, top lane, sorry, they actually just run down the hack. What? Just mana burn? Just mana burn? That's all you need. What am I looking at?
I don't think anyone expected that. I think no one in their right would expect the pos fall Doom at minute 3.5 to kill off the Medusa. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened.
It certainly did, T. It certainly did. And I've been watching Yamich in this lane. He's being a greedy little potato. He's like got this iron shell on him. He's like getting the creeps weak, and they're just like, maybe one for me, maybe two for me. What?
No, he's done a very good job. Like, whilst Darkseer was not really getting much, he was always close to the tower, just being present. And now that he's picked up the mana burn creep as well, this is going to be very annoying. There's like, sure, Undying's got a mango and a healing lotus.
Well, Puppey does something towards the middle lane at least. He comes in and denies a water rune, so Armel will have that going for him at least.
Big rotation.
Yeah, a bigger rotation than the biggest rotation we're probably going to get this game, to be fair.
I guess the main thing for me as well is, for both teams, they are able to utilize the jungle very effectively, be it through Sven, Deuce, or TA. And it will be interesting to see who breaks from that farming pattern first to just start being a little bit more efficient, as we do see Brewmaster with a very quick earn. Will he get any charges on it?
Yeah, it could be tricky to bring these heroes down, especially into the Warlock lane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at them. They are being efficient. Look at little old Rubik. He started making the stacks, and
yeah,
there's slight difference as well. Doom and a Darkseer, you got to play the lane together the entire time. Rubik and a Brew, you can probably leave this Brewmaster alone. It's not as if Warlock's going to get a rework mid-laning phase to have some kill threat, and that's why Swedenström already making the stacks.
Yeah, absolutely. And your Medusa's died once already as well, so you already know that she's going to want just a little summon to get her back into the lane. And yeah, I mean, I want to go back to mid as well. I know we talked about it a lot, but you know, Armel, he's been getting absolutely hammered. You know, every time he's gone for a rune, he's just been immediately taking it and then literally drinking the entire bottle, just chugging it down like a madman because of the amount of harass he's been taking. But look at his CS. He's a CS ahead, and he's got more denies. So I mean.
Oh, Yamich is rotating in. The Doom rotation.
Yeah, Milan is here as well, but he's got no mana. He's been mana drained to hell and back, and now the slam comes through from Armel, but the refraction does come down from the Templar Assassin in time, so I'll change that target towards Milan instead and try to go for the easier target, and Yamich will be able to run him down. So they don't get the big kill, but they still get a kill.
The unheard of waddling in Doom rotation, of course, Shaker. Having all control there, but no, yeah, Armel, he's had an exceptional laning phase. Not only has he got more CS than TA, but he was able just to continue playing on the fringe of, I'm about to die to the TA, but not feeding away. So he never gave a cheap kill. He always just respected what TA can do. And with just the extra body of Doom, able to kill off an Undying. His bottle actually went into the backpack. That's why he couldn't get the haste to instantly chase down the TA. And Yamich swiping away and getting the Undying kill, but yeah, incredible stuff from Armel. Very, very good laning so far from him.
I love a sentry deny.
Wisdom runes should be going one each way. And in doing so, Puppey walks through the jungle, makes a set of stacks, and then goes to collect his reward.
Let's see. Haste now popped from Armel. He's heading up to the top side
here,
you
are dying.
I think he's already dead. Under the tower, getting burnt down. It's too much for him to handle. That'll be a kill going to FBZ up on the top side. Puppey rotates in, and the Shaker was on his way as well. They don't need him. They can do this all by their lonesome.
That's kind of unfortunately been the game of Puppey so far. He's like, I'm here, guys. Like, he denies the bot water rune. He comes to the mid gank a little bit late. He comes to the top kill. Like, he's there, but he's not doing anything, but it's fine. He's a warlock. We're not expecting him. He's not playing his infamous Chen or Enchantress where he's meant to be doing all the work himself. I think Puppey probably should just be stack killing at this point, but alas.
He's taking some pretty heavy hits here as the hack comes in and lands a big fat snake upon him, so...
And look at the mid lane.
Oh, they're moving on to Armel. This is a big rotation. I was wondering what they're going to do with this first split, and the answer is jump the Shaker. No slam available, no hope of survival. Lauren will grab the kill, as Armel does go down at mid.
Yeah, really nice rotation there from Own Me. Brewmaster, any early split in this game should be able to net some type of kill if you're with the TA or the Rubik. And they opt to go towards the hero that you could argue should have been maybe shut down a little bit more in laning phase on the Shaker. So getting the extra kill will just push the TA slightly ahead and instantly take away this tower. There isn't much tower protection, unfortunately. Puppey continuing the theme of his game so far. Rocks up a little bit late and Only now slaps him back to the mid lane.
Yeah. He'd love to try and get his level 6 from somewhere, but feels kind of unlikely at the moment. I didn't quite keep track. He did get the Wisdom rune at least, so...
Yeah, he got the Wisdom, and what's happening right now is Crystallis is farming all the camps in the bottom side of the map, so there isn't a place for him to really pull and just set up his own little kind of economy. And in doing so, he is just kind of getting dragged around and looking at the noise that's happening. Oh, there's a fight, let me go join it. But yeah, not really finding a place to call home right now.
Milan getting jumped upon. Yamich chasing once again. Now gets that Iron Shell upon him, and look at the damage coming down from these two. This has been the combo of the game so far, and is going to net Yamich yet another kill now.
It's a sick combo. What do you mean? Yeah, 3-point Scorched Earth into 4-point Iron Shell. Like, heroes just bleed, especially with the mana burn. If you were to find the Medusa, like, they're finding the Medusa.
Wow, they just found the Medusa, yeah, and they have the Doom available, and he's actually not even going to use it. He's like, you're not worth it. You're only a Medusa. What do I care? But now the Iron Shell runs out, and they realize that actually they are going to have to commit the Doom for this one. The TPs are coming in, though. Are they really going under a tier 2 for this one? I don't think so. Secret, they'll shift it into reverse, and Dahak will survive this time around.
Yeah, you could see. Yamich was respecting the potential Stone Gaze from Dahak. If he goes to pump fake the Doom and Medusa uses the Stone Gaze, he can cancel it and walk back. So Medusa doesn't even have it leveled. You can see why the Doom took a little bit longer to come out, and of course there wasn't really any control to be thrown out. Like the one fissure, there was nothing else. Going for it. Ooh, they're fighting over this ward and denied. Oh, it feels so awful. They've expended, like, I think it was like this is their 3rd sentry here.
Yeah, they're trying, but this area of the map does not belong to them. Secret of making that abundantly clear.
Yeah.
By the way, Midas on Medusa. We have seen this before.
Oh, Crystallis!
Hold on, Crystallis sees an opportunity, goes for the hack, needs a couple more hits, and he's going to find her. Oh, dearie me.
You know the Sven... Okay, I did not expect the hack of all players just to walk on in and die.
No, sir.
Yeah, no point in Stone Gaze still, really just playing for the farm, and even under the pressure Secret's applying.
He's moving on to another kill here. Swedenstrong's also in a bit of trouble, but they don't quite have the catch to stay on top of him. He's managed to steal the Scorched Earth as well, so he's a quick little guy and can put himself to safety.
I guess luckily Deuce has already got the Midas. She understands to stay at the game. And yeah, she'll be looking to continue farming up. So Lorinov needs to step up and be the physical damage core of the mid game for level up, and he's already doing that. Taking mid tower with the help of Onmi, moving to bot tower during the farming window of Secret. Lorinov progressing the map whilst everyone else is kind of recovering their games a little bit.
Yeah, Lorinov's doing a fantastic job. He's definitely got a lot to do this game, but so far has proven that he can do it. The only thing is, like, even if say TA, you know, continues a successful run, gets a couple more fights, gets some good kills in it, you know, it's still not like they can just end the game at any early point with this hero. You know, you're still going to have to wait a little bit for the hack, especially with this Midas build. So, you know, that aspect is a little underwhelming, I guess, about Level Up's draft.
The main thing for this TA is to disjoint Secret's ability to farm. So then when Medusa does leave the jungle, they've dragged Sven into a couple too many fights. Darkseid's had to leave his farming patterns to also assist, and then you're kind of equalizing the game through this aggression. And Level Up can do that. With Tombstone plus Brew Split, there's a lot of just things on the ground to soak up time and resources of a team fight. And on top of that, we've already mentioned how good of a Rubik game it is. If he can still... literally anything. I'm not going to bother listing them, it's too long, but if he can steal any spell from Secret, he's going to be able to...
If he presses R.
If he presses R, if he has his monitor turned on, and look here, Iron Shell, what a spell already.
Wowee.
Now he can push out lanes and farm, so... Yeah, Sweden Strong going to be having the game of his life on this Rubik once the big team fights start to break out. Look at Milan just charging down the mid lane. Ooh, and then just I walk to your mid lane and I smoke.
Yep.
That is probably the worst smoke I've seen in competitive Dota.
It wasn't subtle. I'll give him that.
If, imagine if they got Roshan off this,
I guess.
That's a power play.
Yeah, look at this. We don't need to hide our smokes from you. We're so confident this is going to go well. We're going to do it in your face. Secret with the counter smoke. They're kind of baiting Yamich a little bit here. Yamich are moving back. Lorinov would be a great target if they can get upon him, but the blink out from Lorinov is there. The golem comes down, but not doing a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. With the tombstone down, they might just have to back themselves away. And yeah, a little bit awkward now from Team Secret. They drop down the wall, they drop down the golem, and then they run away.
That was the smoke and shaker. He sees the TA for a second, but you don't really want to just blink echo slam the TA with refraction. You need that slam to do a little bit of damage, especially against the tankiness of level up heroes. So I can see why Armel was hesitant to instantly go in, but then once he blinks, it's not really optimal. And yeah, good disengage from Secret and also from level up to not overcommit there. But for Secret, at least, they were the ones with their ultimate. Puppey had his level 6. They had the wall. They wanted to get the kills. And to not net anything, level up will be extremely happy with this.
Yep.
Look at Lorinov. He is just...
Ooh. Oh, God.
He is so aggressive.
My guy is playing on a knife's edge. And yeah, at the moment,
this,
he ain't getting cut.
I mean,
that's what he needs to do, you know. The hacker's just loving life right now. He's like, hell yeah, go in, go absorb some ultimates, you big old sponge. This is great.
Oh my god, that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
It's basically Lorinov's job this game. Going even for the Desolator as well, which, you know, is expected, but also, you know, could be argued that BKB could just help Lorinov be this annoying pokey hero even more, but nah, get some damage, keep farming, keep the pace of the game, don't mess up your timings, just for the sakes of your Medusa. You're already having a good game.
Yeah, for both teams, they're dancing around their team fight spells, and whoever comes out the victor of the mid game fight will start taking that extra little bit of map. Either team has the capabilities for the blink slam. I think again, Secret, they have the advantage in the team fight. It's why you're not seeing level up utilize this Brewmaster to its full effect, because it's like, what are we going to do? We're going to split up and go find you, and what? After that, we're just fully comboed out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also going for the Midas. Oh, Sweden Strong Soul, Stone Bonds. Yeah, again, he can still literally anything, but happy that Only is going for this Midas. I think if he went for like a Blink Dagger to try and bring his hero into the team fight a bit more, make sure he has the better positioning. One bad fight and bottom of the net worth, struggling. Yeah, so all heroes on level up are scaling. Double Midas though, got to consider that. This poor TA is... Guys, please, I need one other core to play with. Please.
Please, guys, stop being so greedy. But no, it's like this call we've seen made a few times in these games, and I think what I'm starting to understand about this is that the Midas is good because not only does it give you a chance to... Oh, Sweden Strong just trying to play around with the shake-up. Ooh, a bad steal. It happened. Didn't know it could.
Yep. He's had, what, probably like 3 good steals, 1 bad steal, I think, so far.
Yep.
Numbers probably should be higher, but still.
Just around that.
Yeah.
They're actually picking out mid. But yeah, what I want to say about the Midas is that it pays off either way the game goes. You know, if things start going badly for you, then you have these Midases to recover. Obviously, that's what we know Midas for. But also, with the amount of team fight they have and the amount of high ground defense they have, and with how hard it is to break team fight in certain games such as this, those Midases are going to pay off even if you control the map, because you feel no pressure to force yourself up that high ground and into a potential mistake-making scenario. You can just farm the map, you know?
Yep. And Narmel, smoked up, they see the scan, they know where the huck is. He also kind of sniffs it out.
Yeah, he's now in the river.
Do they have a ward to place on the high ground? They don't. Have to take this fight blind.
Oh my god, it's so awkward. Just walking around each other at the moment. Secret can't quite find the engagement. The hack now actually shows and will oust them from the triangle.
Secret now 2 times that they've smoked up, not to really achieve anything. In the mid river, they find a tier who blinks out. They disengage. They smoke up again when Golem's up. Don't find anyone, but this time around, even Puppy's now getting poked. But again, Level Up can't start the fight. It's Secret's job in this game to smoke, start the fight, to enable Level Up to make the counter plays, to place that high ground tombstone, to get the big spell still, to use that split, to just disjoint the aggression. And it's why Level Up are behind the minus, not doing anything. And 2 fights in a row now, or sorry, not even fights, 2 smokes in a row now, Secret have achieved nothing on the map. I think they're probably not too happy with it, but once they look over towards their Sven, who's still farming, it's like, okay, next time we do this, it'll probably be towards the Roshan pit. Even if we don't find anyone, we'll then take the Aegis. FBZ is literally on fire.
Wall coming out onto Onemy here. This is aggressive. Armel follows up with a slam as well. They want to try and bring him down before he gets a chance to get an ultimate off, and they're going to be able to do exactly that. Down goes the Panda. It's a lot used though. It's a slam, it's a golem, it's a wall, it's a whole lot, but they do get the kill before the split comes out at least.
They needed to feel something, Nomad. They've been grasping for aggression, and now Yamit.
Uh-oh.
All in the river.
Oh, it's a lot of anti-armor coming out onto him. He almost goes down. Looks like he's going to be able to get himself away now. Larinov, he's in trouble. Big hits coming out from Armel and Chrysalis. They link up. They find the fight, but Armel is going to die here. They get the control. The Hack's in the fight as well, doing the damage. They need to kill off this tombstone, and they will be able to do so. The Hack just chilling in the river right now. He's not afraid of this Sven, but maybe he should be. BKB Sven coming on through. Tears apart Milan, looking towards the Medusa now as well. Chrysalis doing the damage and taking him down now, moving across as they bring down Milan and the Hack in the river. I mean, that's twice now where the Hack is just... He's just not respecting the Sven at all.
Bit lost for words, mate. I'll be honest. Thank God we got a replay. So all starts with Yamich going for the rune. Armel having quite a stellar game from what could have been a very difficult laning phase to getting that blink dagger. Chrysalis finally rocks up to the fight. Disciplined as well with his BKB usage. Doesn't really need to use it. And this is kind of the fight that baits you in, right, for the Hack. But he steps into the low ground. He then takes off the invis rune, but instantly breaks it. There's no detection here, so he opts to go for the fight. He could have maybe just disengaged with the invis, and in doing so, Chrysalis is going to slap you down. Sven destroys Dusa in this kind of window of the game. Dusa needs that butterfly, and again, it's so... Dusa goes butterfly, Darkseid goes Ags, game gets awkward. That's why she's going Skadi. She's just going to go for the raw stats game. And with all the spells used, Level Up are trying to go Roshan.
Yeah, it's being scanned here. Available. They're moving over. They have a wall. They have a slam. They're not out of tools on the side of Secret. That's what we mentioned before.
He's going in.
Them always having it. The wall does come down. FBZ, he can't do anything about it, though. He's got no blink. He's got no way of getting in. Larinov wall, that was awkward. Almost getting the deny with the illusions there, but they managed to scrappily get their Roshan after all.
That was awkwardly close to getting the deny. Fair play to FBZ.
Yeah, he was on it as well. Like, those illusions were head in there, you know? if Larinov didn't blink immediately, that was a denied Aegis. But Milan elsewhere on the map is going to drop. Sven finds himself something. No God Strength to use for that one as well, by the way. Wow, good aggression from Chrysalis. Oh, you guys just picked up an Aegis? That's cute. I'm taking you a tower.
Well, the cooldowns are kind of coming back up for Secret. There was the brief window where the cooldowns were down, get Aegis. The Golem's up, the Godstone's up. Back into that farm state, back into the Dusa isn't ready to play.
God's being
And when you have this many cooldowns,
Tormentor.
Easy still. Like when you have this many cooldowns though, it's like you don't need all 5 to be aggressive, because you can start with the Golem, you can set up with the slam, and then Doom will then trickle in at the halfway point of the fight if they really wanted to really rush and exploit their timings. And yeah, look at the little green dots above Secret's heads or below Secret's heads. They're all flickering back to green.
I was about to say that the health bars, they're all looking full.
No, I mean the ultimates. Although Sven just used it to farm a bit. But again, Sven's ult is just annoyingly short. Like,
yeah,
minus 15 second cooldown, 15 talent. He's level 18, so it's 80 seconds. And it lasts for 35. So it's got like less than a minute downtime for a spell that just rips through nearly any hero in the game that doesn't have evasion. Am I hearing a C patch coming after TI qualifiers, guys?
Mayhaps. And Possibly one of the craziest part about God's Strength now is also the slow resistance it gives you as well. Some games it doesn't matter so much, other games it really, really does. You're looking at Tombstone, you're looking at traps, you're looking at snakes bouncing around. You're even going to be looking at like a Scatty later on.
Solar Crest, yeah.
Yeah, Sven, no dams, no cares given. Smoked up on the side of level up. Yeah, just kind of getting some deep vision down. That's about it. So at what point does the game stop looking awkward for level up? Because at the moment they've got an Aegis, a Blink, a Deso, a Dragon Lance at a pretty decent time for Lorinov, and yet they're not able to do anything with it.
I was thinking the same thing. It's trying to find when that awkward point is, and I think it means when Own Me on the Brewmaster can actually absorb some of these spells. We saw earlier how they used the Slam, the Wall, the Golem just to get off Brewmaster because they know how much he can contribute to a team fight. So if he's able to blink in, soak up 2 spells, maybe have like an Aeon Disc to then get his ultimate off after the fact, that could then give entry for a TA to blink in, a Medusa to stone gaze her way through the fight and punish this Fen. But until then, it's all about just kind of kiting out.
Yeah.
You can never just run into Secret. Yeah, there's no way. Like, Secret, they're smoked up. This is their 3rd big smoke as a team. The last two have failed. They need to connect on one, but only he's in a pretty good position.
Yeah, they left Armel at top pushing the tower, so they give the illusion that they're not actually doing this right now. Dropping everything onto the TA would be risky. 1 minute on that Aegis still, so that's not really going to be much of an option as the fight does break out. And Medusa, whoa, she is in deep, and she's going to get cut down in a matter of seconds. Dahak gone again. And another fight which just looks just absolute spaghetti for the side of level up. And I'm trying to run themselves away. I'm trying to hold a line here, but Armel on the sidelines taking some heavy hits from this Templar assassin. Can they really do? And me has to blink away, does. Gets out, low enough as well. Goes for one slap and then gets himself away. The Tombstone, that's doing work.
Cressler's still looking, got blink up in a second.
Yeah, Own Me does get spotted here, does get off the Drunken Brawler just in time, but is it going to make a difference? I don't believe so. Heroes surround him, bring him down. Armel with the big totem takes down the Panda. And now they continue down onto the bottom side. Of course, this lane is very pushed in, so no chance of them actually going to be able to take this tier 2 tower at mid, but nevertheless, Secret just reign control over Level Up's map. And just as a reminder, this was into an Aegis, which was timing out soon as well. Level Up would have really wanted to fight, but without that Medusa, there's nothing to be done. And I have no idea how they called out the Medusa, what she was doing there.
The fight
replay, that would be great.
Look at Medusa's damage real quick.
108, Poggers. That's my carry.
Range creeps do more in the laning phase. But no, if we close that real quick, notice her positioning. She was hugging the tree line south of this tier 2 Radiant Tower in the hope that when Secret TP in, they wanted to basically run down the lane, and she wanted to kind of basically just cut in between all of them with the Stone Gaze. But of course, Secret, they're TPing and positioning all around this area, so they just catch a small glimpse of her and instantly jump on top. Okay. Cool idea from the hut, but low execution, because that tree area is very easy to spot out, especially when you're just kind of sweeping through to take that wider fight.
I love that little moment there. The stun gets thrown at Puppy and Chrysalis, like jumping on him with a blink down. Not my dad. Get off him.
Level
up. You raised me through the laning phase. You're not going to throw stuns at him now.
Yeah, that's why he survived all the roster changes.
Yep. The unknown secret lore revealed now. Yeah, high risk, high reward play from the hack. But yeah,
they're TPing bot again.
I've seen this one before. It didn't really end well. Oh, the Doom, it gets interrupted. The hack needs to get away. Oakerseal Totem going to help with that for sure. That's going to get him back to safety for the time being. Owned Me in a bit of a weird position here, but he's got the split, so he's going to be okay. But that annoying Fisher, beautiful Fisher actually, blocking off and just making this fight so awkward for Level Up. Mind you, they've yet to have a fight which isn't awkward, but nevertheless, Omi comes in. Tornado up onto the Sven. Sven's just chilling in the air for a bit. By a bit, I mean several years.
Darkseer, the one karate chop to the Storm Panda. Get out of my jungle. Yeah, this is one of those really weird games that you don't get to cast too often. A team has
We do.
2 kills to their name, and they can't do anything. Like, they're afraid to fight into the team fight. Their Medusa isn't strong enough to actually take a fight if they wanted to team fight. And then this TA who was very explosive in how she played the lane, moved to bottom, just was doing a lot of early moves, also can't stand her ground. So I think Level Up, they're trying to play out the fight aspect, but they probably just need to continue split pushing and dodge secret. Play the non-team fight Dota now. Wait for the high ground or something, because I just don't see how they ever play out on the map. Secret, they also feel this. They got a gem on the Warlock. They see a hero, they're running at them.
Yep, TP's out in the trees. Lorinov, the key target there, gets himself away.
And this is what I expect Level Up to have been doing for like the last 9 minutes. This idea of drag Secret into, you kind of want to kill us, don't you? So let's offer up a couple juicy baits. And then if you don't get us, now Deuce has got 3-4 items. TA's got a couple items. She can kill heroes. Again, it's always going to be an uncomfortable game for Level Up. At no point does this feel good. And you know it doesn't feel good because the Hug's also going for a nullifier on the Medusa.
Interesting.
So there are some amps to be thrown around because you have Solar Crest plus Shadow Word, the War Cry, Iron Shell, Surge. There's a lot of ways to make a hero feel good. But is it warranted of a nullifier pickup? It's...
Yeah, I'm
Especially
definitely
with
feeling
Warcry
you
being
there, like,
undispellable, just to quickly throw that in there.
what's
the shard.
undispellable?
The Warcry on Sven. Once he picks up his shard, the armor would be undispellable, which he just picked up. But this nullifier isn't as if it's going to go, don't worry guys, they're not tanky anymore.
Sven is paper now.
Yeah, nope, doesn't happen. Who is paper though? Roshan. Level Up.
Yeah,
This is the one thing they can do really good. Like, they're drafted built for this. Yo, no man, I got a 6 stat. You ready? 30 minutes into the game, Level Up have the same amount of hero kills as Roshan kills.
Bag of stat, thank you, T.
No worries, I'm here. All series.
Can we get up damage? I kind of want to see how much damage the Hack's done in the entire game so far. Not to flame, just to say how well that Secret have kind of controlled him up and maybe a little bit. Dahak,
no.
They've actually got on
You say
FBZ here. And yeah, FBZ trying to get away. Surge coming out on the run. That was incredibly disappointing. But again, like, this is kind of the result of the Secret draft. You can't jump 5 heroes on a Darkseer to kill him. And the man's got Crimson Guard, Aghanim Scepter, Guardian's Greaves. He's not going down very easily. But you can't just jump on him to try and kill him, because you're going to get Dune, you're going to get Golem, you're going to get Walled, you're going to get Stormhammered. Like, it's such a... This is why they're not killing anyone.
But you can see now from Level Up with this Aegis, this is kind of what they want to be doing. They want to get tanky enough that they can survive all the big spells that we've been hyping up for Secret. And maybe that's what the Nullifier was for Dahak. Getting that 10 armor, it's a way to buy it without giving away stats towards the Darkseer. If he bought the Butterfly for evasion, sure, Darkseer thrives. You buy some
Chrysalis,
Nullifier,
going to
but he's running in
engage
the
here.
river.
Yeah, they want to get the kill. They want to get the kill. Oh, Fisher, that's not great. That's going to put him in a really awkward position. Try and hit the Hack here. Golem does come down, but there comes the... Well, no, actually, no stone gaze from the Hack. He's saving it for a second life. Yamich with a BKB stepping up forward here, and also new Doom coming out from him. So, again, you know, quite chilled out with their ultimate use on the side of Secret. You know, they'll pop 1, they'll pop 2, a God Strength, a Golem. Not that important. They've still got plenty more in the tank ready to go. Level Up, they respect this, hence not being able to commit to the fight.
Oh, I can kind of see what Level Up's thinking is now. It really is just be tanky. And Nullifier, like I just mentioned, the Ogre Seal Totem as well on the Medusa. If they don't lock her down, she is going to be able to disengage and get back to a high ground position. I think where you choose to take the fight is key for Level Up. In open terrain, you're going to get completely slaughtered. If you can find a place where maybe there's some high ground, low ground, the Deucer can get to that high ground position. Secret, they are locked into where they blink initiate. Shaker, Darkseer, Sven, Doom, all of these heroes will enter the fight with a statement entry, and then they kind of waddle to the next part. They awkwardly need to walk to the next part of the engagement. So if you're able to just survive the instance, maybe it works out. It is only a 6k lead. Level Up, if they continue to farm, maybe there's a glimmer of hope. And I'm just wondering, is Darkseid going for the Ags anytime soon? Yeah, oh wait, sorry, he does have it.
Yeah, no,
there you go. Okay.
Owned Me doesn't go for the split here. Decides that death would be preferable than splitting. What a champion. Although, TP out, being used through the Doom. Vacuum is there in time, and they will be able to get the kill. And there's your normal punch. Big old punch to the Brewmaster's face. Well, Level Up, they're now just positioning themselves into the enemy triangle, so Attack just finding more and more space, getting bigger and bigger.
It's a high ground position. And further on that survivability, buying your Silver Edge is another one of those items you don't really give anything to the Darkseid through buying it, and it gives you a way to play the game. So the Dark really is going for all the the awkward items just to make sure Darkseid isn't able to puncture and utilize that Aghanim's to its fullest of effect. But
yeah.
You
There's something I wanted to see from the hack, though. Like, either the Blink or the Silver Edge is what I was kind of asking for, because the way he played that previous fight where he was in the trees and just got awkwardly caught out, that one really awkward fight we remember, that kind of comes as a result of not being able to really get in and use your Stone Gaze to disrupt the secret combo. So, yeah, Blink Dagger or Silver Edge might allow you to do that a little bit more effectively without having to just position yourself pretty insanely to start off the engagement. Yeah. And wow, TA doing the same thing, yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, both cores buying the Shadowblade. TA looking for Silver Edge, Medusa looking for Silver Edge. Yes, there's a gem on Warlock, but naturally not too close to the fight. I think that gem probably needs to get passed over to the Darkseid or the Doom. Even the Shaker, just any of these heroes that get into the fight.
Yeah.
Let's Level Up. If they combo break one time, if they can just survive the Golem, survive the Slam, kite from the Doom, that's when they turn it around. Just click down a lane.
Yeah, it's a lot of conditions to fill, though. It really is.
I know, but you know, someone in chat's like, oh god, T's only talking about secret. So you know, I'm just covering all the bases. It's all good. Making sure Level Up get their light.
I'm with Chow on this one.
All right, Level Up. They are smoked up.
Yep.
Secret isn't smoked up. There you go.
Great. Every time you mention one thing about one team, you're gonna do the inverse. That's what people want. Chrysalis, he is on the front lines here. Warden Sentries going straight down from Level Up in this area. They're happy to take a fight here. Even though their Aegis just ran out, who cares?
Doom is now carrying the gem. So vision shouldn't be too much of an issue in the team fights. The double Silver Edge pickup on TA and Medusa might not be the biggest assistance, but yeah, Level Up. Don't chase the fight. You have a catapult in the mid wave. Are we going to see a
Secret again?
36-minute base race?
Secret getting absolutely sick of them. They're like, right, come and fight us now. We're coming to your high ground. Come and fight us. We're taking these damn buildings. And
Level Up. They're mating a bit. They're smoking up.
Whoa. A very aggressive TP in from the hack again, but they're not going to spot him. It pays off. On front lines, here it comes. Everybody been thrown down on the Medusa. They've got the Doom, they've got the wall, they've got everything being thrown. She's running out of mana, now she's running out of health as well, and Chrysalis cuts her down to hack. It happened again. The buildings are starting to fall, but more importantly, Own Me's starting to fall. The stun connects, the damage comes in. Where was the split? I don't know. Milan, he's also dead. I mean, there is just a big old lump of Team Secret. It's just smashing down onto the Level Up heroes. Barracks on the top side are gone. Chrysalis, is he looking at tier 4s right now? I don't quite think so. God Strength is over, but nevertheless, they are looking to try and take down. They've got tier 2s in the other lane. That is unfortunate, but they're going to try and go through the back door.
You got this.
The boys are angry.
Get us out of this game. Look, oh, this is... Should this ever be
cinematic?
Wow, it's kind of sad, but also very cool. Oh yeah, Level Up also never got a kill. They still have the same amount of kills to Roshan kills. That's really cool. I have no idea what Level Up was doing in that fight. It started with a really cool idea where they smoked up as 5, and rather than just rainbow TPing, they were going to take kind of the post-Rax fight pretty much, where they'd walk in and get the high ground vision. TA probably, oh no, has the cheese, is able to disengage.
Gobble up that cheese.
But the whole idea of that defense from Level Up was to smoke as a team. And what happened was the Hulk just TP'd him by himself, thinking that Silver Edge would be good enough to save him. He just gets instantly golemed and comboed down. but the rest of the team was by like the mid-tier 2, was TPing to the tier 4s because they saw the dire situation. Quite a misread, and unfortunately, it's one of those rare games where I feel like the Huck and the rest of the guys have just been on a different understanding of what they need to do in the team fights. Often, this team has been built around, our carry is the carry, we follow him. And in this one, he's been dying at the tier 2 by himself, getting caught off by Doom. He's TPing to a tower by himself, where his team isn't even in base. When you're down 15k gold, you are a Medusa, you are tanky, but you're not tanky enough to 1v5.
Yeah, it's really awkward as well, because that was kind of the concept of this draft. It was the concept of this pick of the Medusa, you know? It's the dangle hero. It's what you want them to kind of throw everything at. But then if the team's not there to kind of follow up from that, or if you can't survive everything, I guess is the more important point, then you're done. They need this Aegis on the Medusa to play like this, that's the thing. And, oh my god, if they get more Roshan kills and hero kills this game, I don't know what to do anymore. I almost think that might have never happened in Dota. I'm sure it has. But...
Wait for it to die. Hold on, no, 1 second. Please hold.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the first time in competitive Dota that a team has more Roshan kills than hero kills. Take it away, Nomad.
Thank you very much. Meanwhile, towers on the bottom side starting to go down. There's a final tier 2 gone as once again they see the Medusa, they drop the Golem, but they edge the Aegis this time, so you can't repeat the same play as before. And Sweden Strong's up to the high ground. He's going to be able to get himself to a modicum of safety. Armel has to be careful. TA's hitting pretty damn hard, and you don't really have that much armor on the Shaker, so he gets himself back. Greaves helping out a lot, actually, just to keep Armel nice and safe, nice and tanky. And yeah, they'll take the tier 2, they'll back themselves away. Secret not really feeling the pressure to super commit into this Aegis fight. Golem does get killed off by the TA at the very least, so Level Up gets something.
And they get Puppy Run, TP. Ooh, that's shake. That's a long fissure too. That's a Rubik fissure.
Yeah, that's a long one. But still didn't get the kill, so length didn't matter.
I actually feel so bad for Sweden Strong. Like, he's playing Rubik into this game, but his team just haven't ever fought. Like, and Milan's also had their shard for so long, and we're yet to see him use the tombstone to really save someone. Like, you've not really ever had to cast a fight in this game. It's just been
You baited me so hard, T. You were like, oh, it's going to be so many ultimates. Hope you're ready. It's going to be amazing. And then it's just been like, oh, okay, well, one hero dies and everybody hits creeps again.
Yeah, it's because Level Up are playing with like one eye closed. They're scared of what's coming towards them, so they're not playing the game. They're just split pushing and waiting.
But like, do you see another way in which Level Up could have taken this game?
I think if they brought the TA and Brew into some earlier fights, I think there was a lot of early rotations from, for example, Puppy, where he was moving from lane to lane and he was starved on his XP. Of course, Darkseer, you need to scale into the game with auras. I think there was a large early game window just to every Brew split, do something. Every Tombstone, do something. Smoke on repeat, keep trying to make fights, keep trying to make plays, and it just never really happened. They were a little bit too stagnant, as we do see triple ninja gear on Secret there quickly into Huck. He is going to be seen in a second when Doom has the gem in. Oh, the gem!
Ooh, get close. There he is. They'll see him now, but I mean, you can doom him if you want. Still 2 minutes 30 on this Aegis, though, and with the Tombstone coming down as well, I'm not sure this is something which Secret are super interested in, but Armel's still sticking on the front lines, kind of just challenging Level Up to come his way.
And the support Doom also just overtook the... Oh, actually, no, they're kind of in tandem, but still, Doom has higher net worth now than the Brewmaster, equal net worth to the Brewmaster. Boots of Bearing, BKB, Blink, and Aghanims. This is what happens when you pick up the Doom and put it 4 position, and you're not outpaced in the early game. Of course, you're going to generate that gold. Of course, you're going to become a hero.
Yeah.
Wisdom Rune as well to nearly get to that level 20. Probably will be Scorched Earth cooldown.
That's exact.
Damage isn't really too important. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah, he's
vibing?
He's not hitting.
I'm scared. Sure. I shouldn't have said it. Now he's going to pick one. Might be wrong.
He's only considering things, but
oh, thank God. Oh, my God.
Phew.
Oh, I was so scared. Oh, validated by a pro player. What can you do?
There you go.
Get me out.
Any more shards left to gain on the side of Team Secret? Yeah, they got a couple. They could get a Darkseer shard.
I think Shaker shard was
as
probably
well.
the nicest one.
All right.
Oh, well, Darkseer got it.
Yeah, the Shaker one's kind of awkward when you're playing Core Shaker because you don't really want to be just like controlling a couple of heroes with that long-range Fissure, and then also Enchant Totem takes so much longer to go off when you're jumping through the air, so it's kind of... It's good. Of course it's good because it's still just a big old stun stick in the middle of the fight, but awkward.
Right, so do you know when you look at the graph and you can see recent events, like what unfolds in a game?
Yeah.
Just to understand what we're having to deal with, look at the red and green dots. These aren't hero kills. Sentry ward killed, Sentry ward killed. 3 minutes ago, Sentry ward killed, Observer killed, Sentry killed. Like, this is what we're dealing with, guys. This is what we're casting. Like, this is all level up's been able to achieve.
Courier?
They killed Courier.
Courier. Hang on, we didn't
actually have
find
a fight.
kill.
Here we go.
But never mind. Yeah, we could have focused. Thank you, Observer. Here we go. Split comes onto the front lines. Trying to find themselves a target. Gonna need a little bit more lockdown than this, and they're not gonna find it. Secret, they're just gonna get themselves back. The old runaway maneuver. Taylor's old as time. Still trying to catch out the Doom here. Doom might be called out. BKB TP available if he wants to go for it. Could still find himself dying to the damage.
Aegis
Just TA. She hits hard. Yeah, just BKB back out. FEZ on the back lines, gets the wall out and the punch out onto Dahak. It's a great target for him to find and basically takes the Medusa out of the fight. Meanwhile, Doom has used it on himself but hasn't found a target. Laurenov trying to TP out and does just about make it or level up. They are actually able to duke out this fight, and this is a lot of ultimates from the side of Team Secret. If they don't find anything here, then they're not going to be too happy. Sure, all right, Student Strong goes down. Whatever, it's a Rubik. They need something bigger than this. Owned Me is a bit bigger than this, and they do find him in the tree lines now. Yamich upon him, damage is there. Chrysalis comes over. There is the big red man, but the split's available. But they might just be able to kill off the Brewlings anyway. They've got a lot of chase, but once again, cancelling the ultimate, but it is too little too late. Finally, Owned Me will go down, and it is going to be a couple of kills going the way of Team Secret.
They got nothing. Okay, TA, I don't know if we saw it, but she has a rapier, okay? They are still yet to get another kill, but they have a rapier and also another big ticket pickup. Medusa picked the butterfly as her next item choice. Darkseer now will get evasion on his illusion, and she felt the desperation. It's like, this game's not going well enough. I need to just accept the fact that Darkseer's gonna have a good time, and she goes for it at the end. And the main theme is
she
control.
does have the Ogre Seal Totem and the Silver Edge to get away from her in illusions, which sounds weird, but it kind of came into play in that last fight there. Ogre Seal is doing so much work on the hack.
I kind of feel that this is the type of game where Lorinov could easily go for like Aghanim's BKB on this TA. Like, play for the split push, play for the fact that Secret is explosive in the moment, but their ability to play the wider map isn't as strong. Sure, Shaker, very high mobile, Doom in the support position, could go hunting, but with a rapier, with the ability to instantly kill these creep waves,
Kind of scary.
It's maybe
with,
a playbook.
Normally it's scary. With a rapier, it's terrifying to play like that.
Yeah, but Lorinov, he's the type of lad to do it. He's got confidence. He exudes, I am the TA player. But yeah, in fairness, I can also see that being a kind of a furry play.
It's certainly risky, but I mean,
fair play though to level up. They are getting tankier. They're getting to the point now where they can run into Secret, get fully comboed, and still disengage. Like, that was a commendable fight for them. They are down 16 kills. They're down nearly 20,000+ gold. They might have double Roshan kills to hero kills sooner if this game continues.
Maybe, but Secret, they want to get a rush. They want a bite of this pie. They're moving up to the top side. They're controlling up the area, level up. They are all here. And the cooldowns are off from Secret once again. And in goes Chrysalis, just trying to take down the Undying as quickly as possible. We'll be able to do so. I mean, the Radiant TA just bashing into the Sven, who's now frozen solid, but not doing enough damage, honestly. The hack, once again, using that Ogre Seal to get himself out of danger. And the Tombstone on the high ground is going to cause some issues here for the side of Team Secret. From the back lines, Milan is in a weird position. Yeah, okay, trying to catch him off, gets himself killed off. Nice stun from Sweden Strong, though, using that stolen Fissure to control up the team. But again, it's just awkward for level up. They can't get in. The hack now fighting into Chrysalis, but the slam is there. Once again, a Fissure might delay things, but it's not going to stop it happening. The hack is going to go down again. The illusion does the work. Lorinov, Owned Me. They're trying to get themselves back, but Yamich is chasing. He wants to find the heroes. Lorinov, he's gone to a very awkward position here, but gets the blink back to safety. Clutch play there to save the raid through on Lorinov, but your Medusa is dead, and I think Secret, they want to buy back. Question is, can they keep fighting without their ultimates, Team Secret? I think we know the answer at this point in the game. When you're 32k gold ahead, they can look for these barracks. The Hack, he's going to be stubborn. He's going to hold it as long as possible, but I don't think he's going to let Mega Creeps come through. Secret knocking on the doors here, T. And here we go. God Strength comes down. Tower's already gone. Barracks starting to fall. Jump in from the Shaker. Armel, though, he's taking hits. The buyback is there from the Hack as well. In the middle of the fight, FBZ just trying to slow them down. Armel, he's trying to get himself out. He's got another Uncharted Totem available, but the damage comes in from Lorinov in time. A lot of illusions, but they should be able to clear through those without too much difficulty. Level up. They hold the high ground for now. It's costly. They at least get the Armel kill. And now I'm wondering, is Roshan a possibility for the side of Level Up?
Are we going for another tier 5 neutral item game, Nomad? This was happening?
Only 11 minutes away, but this now the Hack has no buyback. There is an absolute win condition for the side of Team Secret, and I'm very worried if Level Up try and force this Roshan here. How important is this Aegis to them? I think the answer is very.
But they need to try.
One, yeah.
It's 20 seconds for both wall. For God Strength and Golem. 40 seconds for the wall. If they can find a fight right now with the Shaker, force his buyback, when you're down 34k gold, you take all of this as a dub. They are minutes away from being forced back into their base.
Ooh, Sentry. Might have just caught out the Hack there. Yeah, it's certainly done. Golem just getting dropped. I think that was blind, just kind of tracking the Medusa, and if that's results in her death, then that might be an insane moment there from Puppy. But the Stone Gaze is out. Fisher comes through from Sweden Strong, kind of looking to hack off a little bit here, but also giving them an area to fight in, so they will hold this little high ground area. Any little high ground area that this Medusa can find, she is going to hug.
Yeah, he had the ward sentry, so he was able to track the Dusa going to the right-hand side, and he had the gem, so with the Golem then gave the vision, but yeah, still...
No, gem up.
Nice idea from Secret, especially when you're down a Shaker, to still look for it, and finally, after 50 minutes of Doda, they get themselves a Roshan.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Trying to gather themselves up on the side of Level Up, but they're not going to be here nearly in time. Yates is going to go.
Of course, Puppy takes it.
Chrysalis.
Puppy takes... Oh, that's the Ags, by the way. I don't care about the Aegis. I'm only here for the Ags.
Oh, the amount of abilities in this game, I'm here for it.
Give Warlock the... I mean, mate, that could have been a strat. Give Warlock the Ags and the Aegis. He has the level 20 talent, summon Golem on death. He could use his Golem with 2... force into the middle of the fight, die, respawn, die. That's like 4 golems in play. Don't know how
if good it is get it off before the TA1 shots him, yeah.
Well. Chris just stole it from his captain.
Disgusting. But yeah, AoE Surge as well. Gonna speed up Secret from running around the map. Very nice. We also got the God Strength damage talent, of course. 7 refraction instances on the TA. All these will be pretty important, especially the refraction, I believe.
Yep. 25 on the Hack. Going to be getting those split shot modifiers now. And yeah, look at what Lorinov did by. He actually went for the Ags. He went for the strat that was advised. The play the wider map. I think if Level Up was a little bit more defensive minded, they wouldn't have taken this top fight, which had led to their Rack's demise. If they played for split push the entire time, it could have been a harder game for Secret to accrue the 42k. It could have been maybe just stabilized around about middling 20s. And now they're going for the split push game. Now they're hoping to hold for as long as possible. And with a lineup that is so team fight heavy, trying to fight into the tier 4s, trying to finish off the Ancient, it's not going to be that easy, especially with Level Up. Positioning's been their issue the entire time. And luckily, fighting inside your base with multiple traps, sentries and wards and the fountain just beside you, you could argue Level Up might be in a much better position to maybe even win a fight here. They've only got 3 kills the entire game in nearly an hour. Nearly 1 kill every 20 minutes.
Oh, it's sad. Punch out onto the Deucer. And she'll have to fight with her in illusion. And she is.
They need a level 1 Dagon, actually. That's, I think, the situation as well. Like, someone just needs to pick up a Dagon, kill off this illusion on Deucer.
Get it.
Every small thing possible. No one's got the economy for it. Rubik's still going for an Aghanim. Like, he's like, I want to have fun, please.
He's been going for this for such a long time as well. Oh, it's so miserable. Support's just not really getting the income this game at all.
But yeah, sell the point booster, buy a Dagon level 1 on Rubik, kill the Medusa clone. You might be able to win a fight. But Chrysalis, he's stepped up. He's looking.
And here we go. Stun comes down onto the Medusa. She doesn't have buybacks. They need to keep her alive. The Dooms come charging on through, but it's not going to be enough. Medusa gets herself away and level up. They live to fight another day, but their barracks might not. One is already looking like it's... Nope, never mind. They'll hold the line here, level up. They're holding this high ground. Oh, the last barracks, the last melee barracks of dreams for level up. They're holding on to it here.
This could be a window to go. Doom will call up for 90 seconds.
Lorinov is cutting waves. Dahak, I mean, he feels it. He's in the front lines here, and BKB does come out in time, but already taken so much damage just from the Sven. And Yamich jumping in and fighting them. Also, those illusions so damn annoying as well. So send in the Manta creeps, and Medusa will get herself back to the fountain to heal herself up. They've also thrown the cheese over towards Medusa as well, so she can get back a bit of mana. Now, keep in mind that it's not her entire mana pool this will regen. It's 1,500, but still a lot. But Secret does look like they're willing to press the reset button here, and with 1 minute on the Aegis, this is, if they get back now, then it's likely that they won't be pushing high ground again until this Aegis is back in their hands. So no, they're going to try and make a play happen. What cooldowns do they have coming? Doom, still 40 seconds, but they have the God Strength, they have the wall, they have the slam. Lanes are pushing in, more importantly. Yeah, that 1,500 mana going to be pretty crucial. So once again, Chrysalis, he just wants the barrack. He just wants the buildings. He doesn't care about heroes anymore. BKB comes down and they will get the mega creeps and back themselves away. Secret, they get themselves one step closer to finishing this game, but it is a pretty small step in all honesty.
We're 1 kill away.
For what?
No, man, look at the scoreboard. What if Secret gets 1 more kill?
Oh, yeah, cool, the funny number.
Yeah, but we can't say the number.
No, that would ruin it.
No, that would ruin it.
It's like when your parents copy a meme you do, you know, it's just lame when that happens, so, yeah.
They walk up and call you cringe and say, oh, no, I can't.
Well, now I can never say it again, thanks.
Wearing my SpongeBob t-shirt at like, what, 20? How old am I? All right, too old.
Yeah, you shouldn't admit these things, but that's all good.
I actually don't own a SpongeBob t-shirt. Or do I?
Bottom lane cleared out of wards, at least from Puppy, so he doesn't want to let this TA just bounce around the map anymore. He wants Lorinov to stay in the base. You cannot leave. The doors are shut. Gem also being used, just kind of go away and get rid of all of these traps, so... There are still a couple down at bottom.
He has the Hex.
Whoa! What is Dahak doing out of base this far? Can they keep him alive? I think so. They're struggling to finish the job, but the Doom comes in. Yamich is there. Milan is dead. Now they move across towards the Medusa. Medusa getting so damn low in the middle of all of this, and down she goes. Oh no, the cheese! She's still alive for the time being, but the Doom's not running out anytime soon. They'll get to her again, and down goes the Medusa. Buyback is available. FBZ on the sideline, so look at the takedown Onmi. Look at the takedown Milan. Templar Assassin has to get herself back as well. Cannot commit to this fight despite having the rapier. Creeps flooding the base right now. Level up, backs against the wall. I'm not sure they can fight up against this, honestly. It is so damn difficult to hack. Once again, just being in the middle, trying to be the big boss to fight back against the side of Secret. But look, they're turning their attention towards the Templar Assassin. Lorinov needs to get herself away. Full stealth out. Back to the fountain. She's going to survive for the time being. And Stonegaze comes out from Dahak once again. Damage coming through onto the Darkseer. Lorinov needs to get these hits off right now. Beautiful trap denied to get the kill onto the Darkseer. But buyback from FBZ. Secret, they smell blood in the water and they want to get it. But do they actually have the capability to finish this one off right now? Jump in once again. Stun out onto the TA. The carrier. They need to get her back. She's on the steps of the fountain. She's going to get pulled down. Rapier's on the deck. They don't give a damn. They've got to produce his kills. They run over towards her and try and take down Dahak. He's so damn low and he will die as well. The DTA, she is back in the engagement. She does have the rapier back in hand. The fortify comes out, but the ancient is is looking like it's going to drop. I don't think they've got anything left in the tank on the side of Level Up. An admirable hold, but it is not enough. Secret take game number 1 here in this.